Yes!
Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have Fantastic Four's Doctor Doom. This is a 10-inch action figure by Toy Biz. This was a recent pickup I got at Kmart for $9.99. Take a look at that price, $9.99 at Kmart. Look at that. No, this is a recent pickup I got at my local comic shop. I got this for $19.99. This was released in 1994. Now I checked online. The prices on these vary greatly. If I had one suggestion, I would say try to find it at your local comic shop because you're going to get it a lot cheaper than you get it online. So I got it for $19.99. I check online and, on eBay I see it from anywhere, with shipping, I see it anywhere from like $35 to almost $60+ in some cases. But, you're looking at, on average, $35 to $40, I want to say. Doctor Doom, probably one of my favorite villain characters in the Marvel Universe. My first encounter with Doctor Doom was, I believe, the 1981 animated Spider-Man series. And I think it was the first episode. And you can check this on, if you have Disney Plus, they have these cartoons, so you can see what I'm talking about. Not the Spider-Man series from the 60s, but the first one from the 80s. I think it's like 1981, the animated series. In the first episode, this is not Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, this was his solo animated series. And the first episode is one with Doctor Doom. And that was the first time I ever saw Doctor Doom. Loved the voice, loved the suit, loved the mask. To me, he always became the iconic villain after that. So, Doctor Doom, always looking to take over the world. His mind always trying to figure out a way for total world domination and absolute conquest. Another great series with Doctor Doom, if you happen to come across it, check out Secret Wars, another great series with Doctor Doom in it. He actually takes on the Beyonder at one point. We're going to open this up. Now, these oversized figures, I noticed, as far as resale, at least in the comic stores by me, they never do too well. I see them up there for a long time collecting dust. I actually have a whole entire bin of these. More specifically, the Spider-Man characters, I have a lot of these. So Spider-Man and, the various villains I have in, this series. And, I like the oversized figures. They do take up a lot of space, though, so I understand they might turn off certain people as far as collectability. I have no problem with it being oversized, 10 inches or whatever. I'd display a 2-foot Doctor Doom if I could, even a life-size one. But let's open this up, take a closer look. This is Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four series. This is a 10-inch figure from 1994 by Toy Biz. So yeah, he's a big boy. His cape does come off very easily, I might add. So, it pretty much just sits on his back, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to have the cape, though. I don't know why you wouldn't want the cape. But yeah, the cape is just a hard plastic kind of shell, and it kind of just sits on his shoulders. And it's actually, it is pretty cool. One thing I have to say, as far as eBay, all the listings, they seem to all have the same color variations. So, as you can see, like his hood is a different color than the rest of his garment. So, everything should be kind of uniformed. It all should be the same green. Same thing with his cape here. The cape is even another color. So you have a light green here for his main outfit. Then his hood is almost like a blue, and then his cape is like a sort of dark green. So very weird. I don't know what happened there. As far as where they manufactured it, but one could only guess. Over the years, I accumulated a couple of Doctor Doom toys. I actually have a couple of others that they're in the box, stashed away right now, but these are the ones I have out. This is the original Secret Wars Doctor Doom, and this is a 1990 Toy Biz figure. And, as far as the likeness, it looks very similar to the likeness of the larger figure, you know, with the exception of, you know, the color variations. And it's funny too, aside from the spinning fist on this smaller 1990 figure, the larger figure has more articulation than the smaller figure, aside from the spinning fist on this Toy Biz figure. But interestingly enough, not a spinning fist, but definitely a hand that rotates, much like its smaller cousin here. And unlike the smaller action figure, the elbow rotates here, and you could put his gun in, could put his blaster in. His legs bend, his head moves from side to side, his legs move forward and back, his knees bend forward and back. So as far as a 10-inch figure goes, his head moves side to side, his arms pretty stiff. You know, they move at the shoulders. His right hand rotates. His left arm moves at the elbow, which the right arm doesn't. Only the hand on the right arm moves. But his left hand moves at the elbow, and this allows for, you know, I guess, positioning of the blaster. You know, do you want to shoot up or down? You know, the legs and torso are hinged such a way so he could bend down and pick something up. I've lost my plans for world domination. Where did I put those pesky plans? Let me see here. Oh, there's my thing head. This is where I like thing, where I know where I can find him. Hello, Ben. I guess, Ben, you've finally done it. You finally ticked me off. No more clobbering for you, Ben. You know, as far as the cape and the hood goes, you know, I'm very tempted to spray these at some point in time. I mean, I would like the colors to match. I think it would really make the figure look a lot nicer. You know, it wouldn't really take much doing, especially for the cape. That would be pretty straightforward. I mean, you could just pretty much stand the cape up, you know, use something to stand the cape up, and then just give it a spray. You know, just make sure the color matches the base color here, the base light green. Just like the other two action figures. And for the hood, I would just use a glossy acrylic paint that matches this color, and I think you'll be set. If I happen to do it, I'll put pics on Instagram. But you know, for now I'm gonna leave it. You know, I just opened it. It is just about a 30-year-old figure, so don't want to start messing with it yet. Doom, time to put on your cape before you dominate the world. You know, this Doom definitely has the intense, ticked off look about him, which I like. Doom, Spider-Man. I swear these eyes have a lot of personality in them. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Can't someone take over the world without everyone saying something about it? Are you looking at me? You looking at me? Hey, you looking at me? You better not be looking at me. This was the Raging Geek. Hope you enjoyed this video. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks.